Cooly. We got new microphones. Look at this. This is cool.
Let's hope they work.
We are Petra and Kat. Come along as we share travel tips and discover new and unforgettable destinations. From hidden gems to popular landmarks, we hope our travel tales will inspire you to embark on your own adventures.
Hi, and welcome to the channel.
I'm Petra,
And I'm Kat.
and today we're going to talk about swimming with turtles off the Gold Coast of Australia. So while we're on the Gold Coast, we wanted to take advantage of the fact that there's some really wonderful water activities. We've been sort of dubbing this whole adventure the Water and Wildlife Tour, and soon our water adventures are going to start slowing down. So we wanted to take advantage.
Ooh.
I had been lucky enough that because I'd done some TripAdvisor reviews for other things, I had a nice chunky old coupon that we could use, and we found an outfit called Cooly Eco Adventures that was doing a turtle snorkel, and it was a lot of fun.
Turtles and snorkeling. What more can you ask for?
Now, the same outfit also is actually much better well known for its whale watching. We were not in whale watching season while we were there, but if you are in Australia on the Gold Coast during a time when you can watch whales, I would definitely recommend this group for that.
Definitely. And it's so funny because when we were looking on where to go, we didn't realize that it was kind of like a van on the side of the road. So we're like driving around. It was early. And so they don't actually have a physical building, but they meet you on the side of the road right off the water.
The instructions they give you is to park across the street from about where they're going to be. And as Kat said, it's a van on the side of the road. They have a little tarp up and they have all their stuff out of the van. It's actually a very clever way to keep their expenses down. Some notable things to consider beforehand: know where to buy food, know where to use the bathroom. You have to go a little, maybe another quarter mile up the road to do those things, which we could have done, but we were prepared because they communicated that.
Yes. This is the first time that we had to do a wetsuit gear up, meaning that we have been doing like skinner suits or stinger suits, right? That were really thin and very easy and had a nice little hood and little things to cover your hands, but very easy to put on. This is the first snorkeling that we've done in Australia that they've required us to wear a wetsuit. I have never put on a wetsuit in my life. It was hilarious.
I wish I'd got footage of you trying to put it on.
I'm grateful that you do not have footage of me putting on a wetsuit because it was so hot. And oh my gosh, I like laid on the ground. People had to like hoist. It was hilarious.
I have put on wetsuits before, but in the past I've put on wetsuits that actually fit me. This one didn't fit me very well. And
neither of us did. They did. It was hard. You know, they can only have so many, and there's so many body types and sizes and stuff. So they tried to match you as best as they could.
Anyway, it was very long, and we made the most of it. Then we got on the boat and had a nice ride out to the area where we were going to snorkel. And this was the beginning of getting to see the turtles.
Woo!
They were beautiful. Our guide was named Hunter, and she was very focused on finding turtles. And we found them pretty quickly.
Yeah, she was good. She was a good turtle locator.
And then after a little while in one area, we went off to another area to look for more turtles. We did not find any in that particular area. But the turtle watching itself was wonderful.
It really was.
The
it really
water,
was.
though.
Oh, it was
really
a very
rough.
windy day. It was a very windy day. And I think really expert swimmers, which I consider us very good swimmers. I wouldn't say expert.
No.
But it was, you had to stay within so many yards of this really rocky area. And when it's really windy and the current is strong, it is a lot of work to try to stay stable in the cove where you're in. And it was just the day. And I understand, like, for me, it was so rough that I kind of think they should have canceled it. But everybody was a trooper, and they went out there, and they were ready to go. But for me, I struggled, and definitely headed back to the main boat early because I was actually too tired and was kind of worried.
So Kat looked at me and I could tell she was worried about me. I was worried about her, but honestly, for the first time, I think ever in a water excursion, I was worried about me. My wetsuit, which was too big, had filled up with water and was weighing me down. And it was everything I could do just to get back to the boat. And then I couldn't pull myself up out of the water because it was so heavy.
Wasn't
I'm
your
laughing
fault.
about it now, but it was so scary when it happened.
Yeah.
And then, so someone helped hoist me up onto the boat again. And then because the weight of the water was pulling it down, the wetsuit was constricting against me and I was having a hard time breathing. Thankfully, we had met some really cool people. And there's one
Yeah.
family and the mom could see I needed help. She unzipped me and I took a big breath. I felt some relief.
Yes, it definitely was. Just like for a moment. I mean, we were exhausted. We were exhausted.
And in fairness, Hunter was really good at finding turtles. I think they needed someone else in the water to watch the group of people because there were several people who were really comfortable in the water, diving down, coming up.
Yeah.
And then there were a whole lot of people who were struggling like we were. And I think that that would have been the one place where I think they could have done a better job. And it may be that they were shorthanded that day. I don't know, but that was the one sort of better next time, please.
But the thing is that that's some advice I'd want to share with you is that when you are doing these excursions, make sure you ask those sorts of questions. I think it really helps to have two people. So I think it's super important to check those details when you're, looking for excursions and planning your adventures.
Absolutely. We met some, as we said, really cool people, including someone named Simran, who was from New Zealand. And she was one of the people who could really dive down.
She was good.
She was awesome. And actually, we ended up giving her a ride back into the city after our excursion, which was nice. We got to know her a little bit better. Overall,
amazing.
The turtles were phenomenal. The rest of the experience might have been a little bit better. We definitely recommend them for the whale watching because based on what we've heard from the people who have been with them on whale watching, it's unbelievable. We love a good whale.
I recommend them, period. They really are a good outfit. I just think that sometimes places like this, they have 15 people that they want to make happy. So sometimes that decision to maybe I should just refund all these people or ask them to come back tomorrow doesn't kind of enter their mind. But overall, really, really wonderful people.
Hopefully you've gotten some good information about this excursion. If you would like to see more, we'd love for you to comment,
like or subscribe,
and share,
and maybe give us some advice.
And come back and see us soon.
Bye.